Okay, let's talk about Hunter. Let's see what we get. Carly, I'm glad, girl, because me too. Me too. We might have lost Susie because she might have fell asleep during that. Me too. All right, so I'm not taking these, but I'm gonna tell you what they are because I haven't shuffled yet, nor did I ask anything. Um, but that is the Temperance card. Look how beautiful they are. Temperance card, Hierophant. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do my thing of shuffling because this looks kind of familiar to last night's. Um, yeah, but the Temperance out of balance. Oh, but looky here. The tower is on the bottom. The tower. Look how beautiful, though. Look at that. That storm. You have the people clinging and falling. The tower. That means no matter how much you hold, it's going to have to come down. And there's the Fool, because we're in a new beginning. We're in unprecedented waters. We're in unprecedented times and waters. Yes, Becky. I made sure to make sure we had some you do your thing, Suze, because I'm pretty sure you were probably going into Sleepville because when you're really sleepy, you could feel that energy go like trying to boot down. All right, what do we want to know about Hunter? What do we need to know about Hunter? Let's start there. Let's look at his energy. So we're going to do a regular spread. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. What do we need to know about Hunter? Oh, he's shining a light. He is bringing some much needed night light. Look at this. He is up for the challenge. These people are not going to take him down. 5 of Swords in reverse. He will be the last man standing. Oh, yeah. He's not worried about these people. He is not worried about these people. When you have been to the bottom, nothing anybody says can, nothing anybody says. You've been to the bottom. You've been persecuted. Yep. Look at that. Well, you have been to the bottom. The Hangman. It's like the weapons they choose, you get to use them how you need to use them. Like, because the Hangman would be like at the gallows, but instead he's using it as a yoga exercise. Like, oh, let the blood rush to my head as I clear my thoughts for another day of snipery. So this is just like, it's just so interesting. I love these cards. Um, hey, Melody, you're there with the song, girl. Okay. Yeah, addicts truly in recovery are quite something. They really are. I mean, they are when they're not in recovery, but when they have no more F's to give because they have been to the valley, looked the devil in the eye, spat on the floor, and then walked away, what you gonna do? Yep. So it's like everything they're gonna try to, oh, everything they're trying to say against him, he flips that jump right on his head. Like when oh my God, did y'all see the one about Johnny Cash? Um, I don't think you're gonna be able to read it because of how it stretches it out. But if oh my God, the one about Johnny Cash was hilarious. Wait, what is this? That's Ashley. Yeah, you're not gonna be able to read it. Oh no, this is the one about like them coming after his dad or something. And he's like, Tapper focused on attacking my dad. Ivanka them are building an island. The other boy got married to Epi's banker's daughter and got a $600 million contract with the government. And y'all worried about me and a laptop? Okay. Yeah, he's like, you're worried about my art? Okay. The year of the rooster? Oh, cockle doodle doo. Cockle doodle doo. Yeah, so there was that one. The Johnny Cash one was great. So I forgot what the guy he says your family is a disgrace, right? Aaron, James, blah blah blah. And Hunter got time. Cause like he's an artist. He has some time. He makes art when he needs to and does interviews when he needs to. But this guy, Aaron James, he has a picture of Johnny Cash in his thing. And Hunter like gave him the story. He's like, do you know who Johnny Cash is? Johnny Cash smuggled 668 amphetamines across the border. He drank, he did drugs, he went to jail, he slept with more women than I did, he hit rock bottom, and then he turned his life around and then helped people. And they're like, you're over here liking the man, but you need to actually listen to the message. Something like that. Because he says, you picked his picture, but you didn't pick his message. Bam! Bruh, you're so amazing. I'll put it in my post section if I remember tomorrow. So that, or if I remember today, because we're already at 4 o'clock in the morning. Because it's hilarious. I just love how intelligent he is. Derek! Yep, and he, see, and that's that clip that he did. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it. Because if y'all didn't watch it, this is something worth watching. Hold on. Hunter, Candace. Oh my God. I don't know how I would find the clip. Hold on. I don't want to watch the whole thing. Something about him saying, I'm a lawyer. I did this, I did that. He explains the Epstein class. Oh, I know what it is. The comparison to the boys. Comparison to the boys. Oh, she might have a short of it. Let me put that. Comparison to boys. Is this no? Da, 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 da. Oh, he raised questions about the butler too. That's why they're coming out with it, y'all. Like seriously, that's why they're coming out with. And we talked about that yesterday, but that's why they're coming out with the Do, 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 do. Okay, 3 jaw-dropping moments. I don't know how. Well, the interview. I don't want to see anybody's take on the interview. I want to actually see him. I need to look at that. Hold on, I'm gonna save that to watch later. The Macro Whisperer. It's so funny, right? I'm looking. I'm literally looking for Hunter Biden and Candace, right? Why? I'm telling you, like, this is why I know this damn platform sucks ass. I'm looking for that, but I'm on like video 7 or 8 or 9, and it's Biden falls at the Air Force Academy. Joe Biden awkwardly stumbles into a pole. Why is that on the front page? Like, these people got on my goddamn nerves. I was trying to see the clip of. I don't know. Let me see if it's in this one. Cocaine make you act any differently? No. Is it safer than alcohol? Probably. People think of crack as being dirty. It's the exact opposite. When you make crack, what you're doing is you're burning off all the impurities so that it combines with the sodium bicarbonate, which makes it smokable. That's all. And I don't want to get into the psychology of it because I'm no expert. But I do know this, is that you combine with that ignition, combustion, and then you combine the ritual. You have your cigarette in the morning, you have a cigarette when you get out of the car, you have your cigarette with your coffee. Okay, that's not it. I'm gonna do a search by the transcript, and then I'll see if I can find it. Don't cancel adventure. Because there's one when he starts listing his accolades, and he's like, "Oh shit, I'm that man." Like I just love that moment because it's like he realized who he was in that moment. Like, I'm a crack addict, but I'm all of this too. Former crack addict.
Welcome to the Candace Owens Show. It's wonderful. People are just going to be like, how on earth
Hold on.
did
Let me
this
find
happen?
the transcript.
I got to give them a bit of a backstory.
I will
Biden.
Remember you.
Welcome to the Candace Owens Show.
Now that song is in my head.
People are just going to...
Okay. All right. So I'm generating the transcript. See if I can find it. I got to search the transcript. Okay. Generate it. All right. So what was that? Did he say law school? Oh, okay. I went to Yale Law. So this is about 81 minutes in. Oh, that's towards the end of this thing. Okay. Oh, wait. Let's see. She does have, it looks like she has timestamps. Let me see real quick. Oh, she does have timestamps. Okay. So 80, his thoughts on Cam. All right. It says about 80 minutes in.
With Bo and Melissa. And trying to make it through. And not trying to make it through, thriving, making it through what would otherwise have seemed like a horrible, horrible life from any outsider's perspective. So I'm not dodging the question, but I don't want to shit on the vice president because I have no reason to necessarily. No, she did nothing personal to you. She was nice to you. Never did anything personal to me. Yeah. I think that she is, so kind of really machine stuff. Yeah, exactly.
He was disbarred?
In terms of all of that stuff, I'm, I think I'm tough enough to realize that that's part of.
Where's the part?
When you get to politics at that level, people kind of, I think, have this misperception of me is that for 50 years I was a crack addict. And I was
okay, here we go.
I went to Yale Law School. I served in the Clinton administration. I was chairman of the board of the U.S. UN World Food Program, which is the largest humanitarian organization in the world. I served on 16 boards before I ever joined the board of Burisma or anything. I taught at Georgetown. I was taught at the master's program at the School of Bird Service for 4 years. I actually didn't know that. Yeah. And that was something that surprised me too, not to be rude, but I thought you were dumb. Yeah. Because, I don't know, maybe because Meghan McCain was on the View for too long or something, and I was like, here we go, just like rich political kids. Like, I mean, she's just so dumb. And yet she's just always here, like they're just giving her stuff. And so I think there's also that perception where it's there. Rich kids don't work, aren't smart. And so I was kind of expecting you to be sort of a Meghan McCain. And then when I watched it, I was like, oh wait, he has brain cells, which is, by the way, remarkable that you didn't kill them all off when you were on crack. Yeah, I told you before. I think they got pickled, all the vodka. Or something like that. So I was like, this is interesting. He's not a total idiot. So there are the stereotypes of rich kids who just keep getting.
Okay. But anyway, so you see the list, and then I think he says something later about these guys are getting contracts and stuff like that. I know I'm not showing it, but y'all can find her. I'm already mad I'm giving her a view.
Handed all of these awards in life.
Trying to see if this is where he says.
Is that if there's anybody in the history of America that benefits from low expectations, it's me. Yeah. Is that people are like, oh my god, like you're not a dumb, complete moron. You haven't pulled out your crack pipe yet, which is really crazy. But that gives you an idea, by the way.
The level to
which I was muted because they didn't want. And you have to subvert yourself to a machine to a certain degree. And
okay.
It wasn't up to
but
me.
Yeah, like you heard what he said about like his background. I think you heard. Y'all let me know if you heard it or not, because I know you're in my ears.
Then I become even more of the story. But
okay.
You give up your voice in that way.
Yeah. So he said.
And particularly.
He said, I went to Yale Law School. I served in the Clinton administration. I was chairman of the board of the U.S. UN World Food Program, which is the largest humanitarian organization in the world. I served on 16 boards before I ever joined the board of Burisma or anything. I taught at Georgetown at the master's program at the School of Foreign Service for 4 years. Dude's got an impressive resume, So he just, and then when you hear the rest of the story about like what was going on in his life, losing his brother, and having the contention with his dad, and they had already been through losing the mom. Like there's a lot to that, right? I don't know if that was his mom that's passed. I think it was. I'm not sure. But there's a lot. And then him being the F up brother, aka, yeah. They made him look like a knuckle dragon addict. Meanwhile, and the crazy thing is, like, nobody fought for him. Nobody fought for him either. Like, he taught at Georgetown. Did any of those people come out and talk about it? No. And he was in the reserves. Yep. 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 He basically, if we were to have a monarchy, he would be like what they do. They make their kids serve and stuff like that. Like the princes have both served. Um, yeah. Meanwhile, in this country, you can go from TV to presidential Oval Offices. You don't need any qualifications whatsoever. Matter of fact, you can be Federal Reserve uh, secretary or whatever, chair, whatever. Matter of fact, you can be director of national intelligence because you got a nice smile. Well, he was saying just then in that little piece that I just cut off, he was talking about how he felt emasculated because his dad was out there. They kept him quiet. They kept him very quiet. Hey, you might be linked. You might have the same blood type of all the presidents in the Illuminati. They're like, you could tell it's manufactured or whatever because even Obama has the same blood type. I'm like, okay. There were like 5 people in this country back in 1615, whatever. There were like 5 white people. I think they all shared. Plus, there was incest in England. Come on, man. They have the same blood type. Okay. I bet if we keep looking, I would probably be. Shoot. Because I'm 20% European. How am I 20%? I know my grandparents. I knew my great grandparents. All of them were black. So, where does 20% come from? Well, I know where it came from. My great grandparent was a mulatto. Um, and obviously, we know how that happened. They're like, they're all related. It is the Illuminati. Okay, we can tell. One, you didn't pay attention to politics. Two, you're probably too young. Because, like, when that man was running, they were not trying to let him get up there. And then you have the little billionaire's kid who's like, I'll tell you how it runs behind the billionaire scene. And then the immediate thing he starts with is Obama. I'm like, okay, so you've already discredited your thing. Because, the billionaires chose Obama. Dude, you were still in your daddy's nutsack when Obama was running. The hate and the way they tried to block that man. He was grassroots. He taught them how to do social media to get, you know, it's crazy. All right. So I don't know what we're talking about, but I'm not going to read that as that. Okay. Let's look at Hunter. So, what is the energy behind Hunter? Because, first of all, why is he on a brand tour? That's a good question. Let's talk about that. Why is Hunter on a brand tour? The hell? Huh. All right. So, energy is death card. I wonder if he is death himself. Because that would be interesting. Is he the one with the sickle? These people took paint chips. Wait, lead Lunchables? Listen. I'm sorry, I should have said gonads. Lead Lunchables. I'm done. Okay, y'all got me giggling today. I know my sister's probably pissed. This is 4 o'clock in the morning. But y'all, hold on. This man is on. Why am I saying his Pluto return? I don't know nothing about his astrology. Maybe he is on his Pluto return. I have no idea. But what I do know is he's in his new era for real. And he's flipping the time. There's something going on. He's up to something. He's up to something. Why is he on a brand tour? Mm, what are you doing? Because are you trying to rehabilitate your dad's? Like, are you trying to fix, like, repair the damage that was done by your character assassination? Or are you out here to get revenge? What part are you getting chills on, Jen? Because I've been getting chills and chills and chills, and I'm trying to figure out which part it is chilling on. Because I'm getting this. This is the one that hit the table, right? And then we're looking at his spiritual renewal. We're looking at how he has been stopped up for all this time and now he's overflowing. Redemption's good, but why? Like, why now? Why? Let me see. Are there, let me see if I can find a timeline of interviews with him. And then he chose Candace. Or Candace chose him. I don't know. Why? Hold on. Hunter Biden interview. Let me see what earliest date I can get. All right. So this man is doing, he's doing a lot of interviews. So does this help his mom's book? Because she's out interviewing. All right. So he did the soft white underbelly. Oh my God. I love the soft white underbelly. He talks for 2 hours on the soft white underbelly. That got released 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago. I might have to listen to that. He talks about living with low expectations, sobriety and control, Joe Biden's greatest qualities, fear, anxiety, and never feeling comfortable, service work in Belize, failing a drug test, boards, politics, and public service, shame, secrets, and addictions. He talked about 25 different wonderful things, they said. They said there's like 25 key moments. So he talks about a lot of stuff. Living with homeless addicts, hate, social media, and division, finding compassion through pain. We're being played. And that's only an hour and a half in. Harassed in front of his son, investigations, taxes, and addiction. Oh, that's a real in-depth interview. I'm going to have to put that on in my background. Okay. Plus, he's going viral on social. Now he's called the MAGA Whisperer. He's in his thing. Y'all saw he had got the son. Exactly. He knows something. He knows something. He's up to something. Turning the tide. His dad. Yeah, that's why I was wondering. At first, I'm like, okay, there's chills to that. So I do think his dad is about to pass. But Joe is holding on because he want to pass after the other guy. But I wish he knew that guy was already gone. I think he is part of the trap. I do. I definitely do. He's the bait because living with low expectations. This is something he says repeatedly. Now, mind you, that could be self-deprecation. That could be something he's lived with his whole life. However, he keeps saying it. Okay, so then he did a CBS interview in April, and he did. Okay, I think I saw this one. Oh, I didn't see this one. He did a 3-hour interview with Andrew Gallagher back in July 2025. Okay, is his name Gallagher or Callahan? Because unless those are two different people. Um, and then look at this Forbes article. Hunter is going viral for talking drugs. That's what you started with. Okay. Um, okay, he sat with Amy Robach. When did he do that? Oh, that was October 2019. That don't count. I'm talking about since the pardons. Okay, so that's July 2025. So it looks like he's been relatively quiet until this year. Because if he did an interview in July 2025, and then I'm seeing April, May interviews. Did he do a Sean Ryan one? I don't know. It's a 5 hour interview, so I guess he must have interviewed him. He must have talked to him. I don't know who Sean Ryan is. I don't trust it. Okay. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Okay, so it looks like he came out with interviews, one in July of 2025. It looks like one in December of 2025. And then we have March and April. Yeah. So he's selective on his interviews, smart, because there's a lot of gotcha out there, right? So why would he choose Candace? Why would he choose Candace? Hmm. Okay. He knows Biden's drive for PFA. So it says, "Do go get him." Okay, I can take that because I did get chills just reading that one just then. I definitely got chills reading that. Water pollution infrastructure. Sean Ryan with a straight white boy, independent. Okay, so that was December. He did that with Sean. So it looks like he's been extremely selective. So there's one in July. That must have been the clip I saw. Then was one in July. I thought he had did it with a female. Um, no, that was an Oprah interview. I think he did do an Oprah interview, but was it after his? It had to be after the party. Hold on, let me type in Oprah. I feel like I saw him on an Oprah thing. No, he didn't. Who interviewed him? I know I saw him get interviewed by a female. Mm. Oh well. Okay, moving on. I can't think of it. I can't think of who I saw him with. But anyway, he's doing something. This right here is big money. First of all, it's major arcana. Okay, we're gonna keep reading, but I get chills again thinking about this card. This is his first card out. Death. And I can't help but see it as the Grim Reaper, right? So like, is he coming to knock on doors? Okay. It's definitely a brand rehabilitation. There's that. So there is the redemption there. Um, he could be the next dim admin. He can do something. He can do something. I don't know what it is, but he can do something. Um, anyway, so like I said, there's a whole renewal. There's definitely a renewal. He had been blocked and now he is overflowing. Um, he has permission to do it. And so he's out there. Scorch earth. Again, I see the okay. This is interesting. I think this is actually Candace right here. The Queen of Wands. So it's like turning back the tide. Um he, okay. So it's Wheel of Fortune. It does feel like he's part of the spokes on the wheel that is turning this thing around. Look, and then the stars right behind that. And the Magician. Okay, he's definitely manifesting something. He's definitely manifesting something. There's a star. He just came out in April after, because I don't see a March interview, I don't see a February interview, I don't see a January interview. I just saw that one December and one in July. Again, it could be buried in the search, but that's all I see. Um, there's a star here in reverse. It's like he is drawing attention to himself, but he's drawing it away from something. Hmm. Okay, there's something going on here. Because that's one, two, three, four, five. There's a hangman again. And then being released from the devil. And then the high priestess. Okay, there's something here. Because y'all saw how much I shuffled. You will not believe how many majors are here. There is the Lover's card. There is the High Priestess card. There is the Devil card, Devil in reverse. There is the Hangman card. That's 4. There is the Magician card. That's 5. The Star card, 6. Wheel of Fortune, and the Death card. That's 8 major arcana. Back to back to back to back. This is big energy. This is big energy. And right behind that is the 5 of Pentacles. So this is being released from the troubles, from being an outsider, from struggling. This is getting help, getting support. Y'all think so? I don't see the king here. He's not here. But look, there's a release of anxiety and fear. 9 of Swords in reverse. Okay, so he's not sitting in a corner. This boy is out here talking. And there's the 7 of Wands. They tried to keep him blocked, tried to keep him fearful, tried to keep him there, but I'm seeing him um, making his way around this. And then there's the Page of Swords in reverse. He's talking, talking, talking. The 5 of Cups in reverse, and the 6 of Swords in reverse, and then the Sun. This feels exactly what they. Okay, so they're gonna try to attack him, right? That's what that is. But he's so unbothered, like completely unbothered. 9 of Swords. But they're definitely trying to attack him, and they're losing because they're trying to hit him with this messaging all over the different socials. Um, they're trying to leak stuff on him, like, but your cocaine. He's like, dude, I told my story. Like, I'm done. And then the 5 of Cups is like the Minor Arcana Death card. He's escaping the death, but he's bringing it. It's like everything they hit him with is little power because none of this is major arcana. Everything they're trying to hit him with is little power. Um, and then the 6 of Swords trying to block him from being able to transition to being able to move a message. And he is like, nope, shine a light. Shining a light on everything. Shining a light on the misabuse of power. Shining a light on the obvious corruption. Now we're getting majors, y'all. Oh my God. What? Because this is the Sun. That's the Ace of Wands. But this is the Empress. Then we got the Moon card. So he's going to be shining a light on the corrupt nature and relationships. He is talking about this, actually. He did say something about the blue star, if I recall. Um, he's calling out the misabuse of power. That's the thing. He's not party affiliated, really. He's making people re-examine stuff. Okay, there we go. There's This is often the card we get about re-examining what happened in November. Mind you, we usually get the Eight of Pentacles to say something did happen, like who did it and what they did. But this one, the Seven of Pentacles, is like that thing where they were trying to harvest. And here we just see all the information coming out. So just like Candace, he is here to disrupt because there's the Eight of Swords. So there's something here that is about to mess them up because there's the Knight of Swords in reverse right here, and then the Four of Swords, and there's our Eight of Pentacles. You weren't far behind. And then we got the Queen. Then we have legal ramifications. Okay, y'all, this man is ushering in some change as well. He's definitely ushering in change, not just for himself. I mean, he's basically like Ira right now. Like everybody's being rebranded. All the villains are being rebranded, and all the actual villains are getting labeled correctly. This is funny. He's a distraction while the trap. Let's see. His little J Cash speech is going to catch the attention of a lot of. I didn't see that speech. What? Oh, Johnny. Yeah. Yep. He just caught the attention, and you know they're all that. Look, there's the Ten of Swords. Releasing. Queen of Cups. I think he's really making people rethink what happened because the betrayal of taking away this woman's right and our right is a big deal. And it's really interesting because it's like the water is getting depleted, and this feels like these are air, these are tech. So the betrayal of the tech companies too, how they betrayed us. Let's see what's coming out of this. All right, so we got the Death card as his foundation. He's here to tear shit up. He's definitely here to do that. Is she now? Oh, I'm getting chills. Oh my god. I'm sorry. There's a cartoon that the kids used to watch. Johnny Test. But now I'm saying Johnny Cash. Johnny Cash. Oh, there's that Five of Pentacles in reverse and the Chariot. Oh my gosh. Yes, he is moving mountains because let's see what happens. All right. Show me his challenge, please. I really like him being the Death card. That's awesome. What's his challenge? What is challenging him? What is in the way? What's challenging him? Oh, is it Narco Coolio? The Page of Cups, Narco Coolio? Because there's the devil. I'm sorry. There's the devil. Interesting. Hold on, I got a cough. You got a woman? Oh, he came to your res? Oh my God, that's awesome. Okay, so these majors are coming out again because the energy here behind this challenge card is the Fool card. I would say he's a reluctant hero, is what this is looking like. Um, because he's basically Frodo, man. What was that? Is that a reflection? Okay. It feels like he's like Frodo or something. Like he's the Hobbit. Like he is going there to do something. Hold on. But this is crazy because oh look, the Page of Cups has the fish in it. Look at that. That little fish. I think that's a big deal. I wonder if he knows. He must not know that guy is gone because he would tell the truth. He would not be protecting that information. Tenacious resiliency. Okay, hold on. So, what's happening in the past? What got him here? I know his daddy pardoned him. And people were so upset when Biden pardoned him. And I was like, why? I would pardon my kid. I would pardon my kid when you know there's a vindictive a-hole going into the office. Like, I would be pardoning my kid. Oh my goodness. Okay. What happened? What happened? Why is he the devil? Not the devil. That's what's on his back. Why is he the death card? What happened in the past that made him the death card? Is he the Grim Reaper? Is he about to take some careers? I got the feeling people are actually a little scared to see him. People he might have done things with. Hmm. Okay. Why is he? What happened in the past that made him the death card? Okay. All right. So this is partially vindictive. Um, because we got the Five of Wands here. So y'all know Five of Wands is a struggle card, right? But I think these are also the people he may have done things with and how those people turned against him. Because this is in reverse. I'm not getting that right now. I'll get it when I'm done reading this. So that's in the reverse. Now the energy under the Five of Wands in reverse here is, ooh, Shepherd. Page of Wands. Somebody told on him. Yeah. Okay. Somebody told on him and tried to put an end to him. Now, it didn't actually work. And I'm getting it didn't work because the Eight of Swords is in reverse. But okay. I kind of felt like his dad kind of like, shh, like, be quiet. Because I think he wanted to go after them. It feels like a shh, be quiet. Okay. Okay. So that was the Five of Wands. I'll just have to remember that was there. But this is what we're dealing with. So one of the reasons he's coming out is because of this. Ooh, you felt a tug in your hair. Say hi. Okay. This is Three of Swords. Treason. I'm getting chills. This is why he's talking. He is talking because of what's happening. He's on this solo journey as the hermit. So he's not party affiliated. he's doing this for him. He's shining a light on what's happening. Oh, and there's the lovers. Honestly, this feels like a spiritual journey for him. Not because he's in love with somebody, but it's more like, yes, rehabilitation, but I think this is his love for his father. Like he has to fix the reputation before. So it feels very Sir Lancelot type of thing, like very noble of what's happening. And there he goes again with the major arcanas. What he is doing is big. That's two majors. That's the Hermit and the Lovers. So this is really about him shining a light on the treason, shining a light on what these people. Because if you notice, like almost all his responses are like, "Yeah, have you seen what's happening?" Okay, what's the energy to this? The energy to this is again the Fool being restrained. So he's not fully swinging yet, but I think he's going to be delivering some information for real. This is the Knight of Pentacles, and he is on his black horse. That's interesting because as the Death, he's on the white horse, but the energy is he's going to. If you notice, he's pretty controlled too, and like how he's dripping information and what exactly he's saying. So this is definitely a rehabilitation thing here, and I do get that it's the love of his dad. Like he really wants his dad to go peacefully. Um, hmm, Seven of Swords. I told y'all this strategic. Look what's running in the background. Oh, you're right. That's why. Yes, that's the brother with him for sure. Okay, look at this strategy. He is being extremely calculated and strategic. Like I said, like even his number of interviews have been far and few. And let's see what happens. Oh, because girls, he is spinning a tail. Oh, yes. Y'all, this man got swords, 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 swords. Look at this. He got that Knight of Swords and he got that Page of Swords. He is definitely leading the horse to the water. He is on, I would say, a crusade, but he's definitely on a mission. Page of Swords, delivering that information, mission, taking action. There's an action driven thing here. This could be law enforcement, like the for real ones, because this has counted as a military card before, but he is definitely here to do his shit. Like he is here to do this thing for real, for real, for real. Because, oh my God, he is the Grim Reaper right now. For sure. He is Grim Reaper. Because, like, look at how he's carrying these swords. This dude is not afraid of being cut by these swords. He's been cut enough. He is impervious to anything else anybody else can deliver. That's so interesting. Okay. And it's so funny because I'm hearing the Kendrick Lamar song now. Like it's like somebody pray for me. I don't know the rest of the words, but I just hear somebody pray for me. So it's like I'm here. I'm gonna. Okay, is it the Joker? You know, like when they're like so happy and they're just tossing flames, like matches and stuff, and blowing stuff up and just having a good time with it. That's what we doing. Yeah, he's definitely a pro at pattern recognition. That's what he's doing. He's like, you know, like coming down the stairs, dancing. Like, oh, when the villain gets the ball. Y'all, another page. This man is on a new journey for real. We got a Page of Pentacles here now. Page of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups. This is in reverse. So this is, mm, okay, so this is the impact or the lesson learned. The lesson learned I'm getting is that he can withstand what they give him, Because if you look at this is the Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups is a false offer. Knight of Cups could also be drugs, like your drug dealer, like who's giving it to you. And then we got coke, pills and stuff here too. So it's like I think he's on the lookout for traps himself of, people trying to trap him, especially, oh yeah, because that BS about leaving coke in a White House. Like, what? I love his response. He was like, I've done this, I've done this, I've done this, I've done this, but I have never forgotten where I put my crack. Okay. So this is definitely something they're going to be trying against him, is like trying to trap him and trying to like set him back in remission or whatever it is, or just say that he is. So, but he's looking out for that. I'm getting this stuff in reverse too, because it's kind of telling me this isn't going to work. Oh man. Yeah, he has no F's left. You are absolutely right. Um, oh, exactly. So this looks like these people are worried. These people overseas are worried. And then we got the Nine of Wands. Okay. So they're definitely like trying to knock him down, but I think he's going to outlast it. It feels like he's going to outlast this because he's aware of what happened. Like, because you see this, like, you see him with like all this. Again, we looked at this last night, but that he looks confused, he looks discombobulated, his eyes are cross-eyed. Um, and this is often the like survivor card, but it could also be like the way that they're trying to come at him, because this is what I'm getting as far as this being the energy of the impact or the lesson to be learned. And so there's this one. Yeah, vodka country. It's definitely vodka country. Because think about it. He got in trouble for stuff that he did in sunflower country. Okay. So, this is interesting. Um, mhm. So they definitely are trying to come after his reputation, but zero Fs. He will survive them all. He would dodge them all. And it's almost interesting because I got to keep coming back to this card because this is what's running in the background. If y'all see those other two swords in the ground, all he's going to do is pick them up and use them against the people. Like it was there to like warn him or to trap him. And he's like, yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. And again, we could take the swords as the internet. People keep coming after him. And he's like, what are you going to do? Okay, let's look at this outcome. So, what is Hunter Babe's outcome? Somebody pray for me. He is on his Kendrick Lamar shit. That's what's happening. The hangman. He is in his zen because I get this as a yoga pose for this particular deck. He is just in his zen. He is free. The eight of swords again, energy underneath this hangman. They can't trap him. They can't trap him. He is chilling. And what's also interesting, y'all, is I see the two of swords here. Look at this. He's not paying them no mind. He's going the way that he wants to go. But if you notice, two more swords. So we have the eight of swords, the seven of swords, the two of swords, the three of swords. We had the other swords with him that were part of the energy underneath as well. This man is on a mission to be the Grim Reaper. He is coming to help Karma find the address. Bye, girl. Good night, sweetheart. You gotta go. You gotta go. We gonna miss you, child. But at least you got to see that Hunter's doing his work, child. Yeah. Oh, you're right. Well, his eyes are closed in the hangman. Mm-hmm. Somebody pray for me. Yeah, he's in his magic. He's in his era, child. Okay. Okay. Look at you, boy. If you notice, he was magician upright. He was not manipulator. He was magician upright. So yeah, and that Empress, there's something here. I'm telling you, there's something here that he knows about because they're really. It feels kind of nervous energy here. Yeah, because here they are. Ooh, there's some nervous energy here because now we got the magician in reverse and we have the Empress. So now we have a manipulator and the Empress. What are they going to try to manufacture? Mm. But again, he had the Knight of Swords, and now I'm seeing the Chariot. I think. Hold on. Are they going to try to send the people after him? Well, I mean, they'd have to come up with a new thing because he's been pardoned. So double jeopardy and all that. Not that they follow the law or the Constitution. He knows something. Page of Swords. Does he even know he knows? This feels like David Goliath situation. He knows something because that's him against the manipulator. Is this about? Wait, this could be about our normal magician in reverse. This could be about our normal magician in reverse who seems to be an addict himself right now. Mm-hmm. And he's on that man platform too. Child. I'm surprised he ain't blood. Yep, you definitely can't date them because they have to be completely reformed. Yeah. Okay. Come on, Hunter. Hunta. Hunta. Oh yeah. Now we got the good star. The Nine of Swords. He is their nightmare. He's their nightmare. Oh yeah, because he's back with the Two of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles. Oh yeah, he's their nightmare. Look at that. Ace of Pentacles. He got the goods. I mean, there's something here. And I'm wondering how and why. Because, okay, because here's the star and here's the Nine of Swords. The star we know is usually our blue country, but the star can also be the person who's been out front. The person who's been out front. Or maybe they're worried about him becoming a star because I'm seeing the eight of wands here, this fast messaging here that works. But then we got the Pharisees, basically, the Three of Cups in reverse. Um, he's their nightmare. What is he going to do? Oh, man. I'm tapping and talking to the replay today. I'm curious. I'm so curious. Okay. Will he ever go office? He might not. There's something there. There's definitely there. I don't think he'll do government contracts because there's something up his sleeve, child. There's a secret. There's a secret. He's got something up his sleeve. He's planning something. What is he planning? Can you tell me what he's planning? Because you showed me that he's the Grim Reaper. Can you show me what he's planning? Oh my God. You know what it feels like? Have you guys ever read Count of Monte Cristo? Count of Monte Cristo when they do Edmund wrong? Wait, was Edmund the good guy? Or was Edmund the bad friend? No, Ferdinand was the bad friend. I think his name was Edmund. When they did the Count of Monte Cristo wrong, and he ended up in jail, and then when he got out of jail, because this is where they got the fugitive from, the idea for the fugitive with Sean Connery. But when he got out of jail, that boy went and exacted revenge on everybody. Everybody. Like, broke them down. That's what he feels like. He feels like the Count of Monte Cristo. Like, my turn. And there he goes again with his fool journey. I think he's holding himself back. Because there's a little stuckness here. I think he's holding himself back. Oh, look, he has a little Toto. You see that? Oh, the fugitive is so good. Look at the little Toto. The Fugitive is so good. I used to have such a crush on Sean Connery, and then I learned he was short. But I love a good brogue. Somebody pray for me. Yes. King of Cups. Ain't that who he is? Oh shoot, I didn't show you the other card. The other card was Four of Wands. That's usually the White House card. But it's also a celebration card. There's the Ace of Cups again. King of Cups, Ace of Cups. He's on a new. I don't know if he's going to set his sights on the top dog, but he might if his dad tells him to. Like gives him a blessing to. I think that path is open. You know what? That's what the fool is about. That he's not allowing himself to consider any office whatsoever. Yeah, I think you're right, Jen. Because think about it. If you look at his credentials, he has diplomacy experience. Yeah, they did. Um, this right here, he is King of Cups. Like he really is by sign. And like I said, he's on a new thing. He has been unleashed. The thing that kept stopped up is now overflowing. He has been unleashed. I don't think he's allowing himself to think about the office, which could explain why he keeps getting the Fool card in reverse. This is a new journey that he could be doing. Yeah, I'm getting chills. Okay, that's what it is. Oh my God, I'm getting chills all the way up. He's not allowing himself to think of it. Um, but will he ever consider any run for office, mayor, governor, anything? Yep. Yes, he will. Oh my God. Yes, he will. Look at this. But only if it's not the same. So only if there's something new. But think about this, y'all. First of all, first card I saw was the Ace of Wands. That's a definite yes. That's growing in personal power. That's growing in confidence. That's growing in leadership. This is a yes. Then we also have the Hierophant. That's a government card. So yes, yes, yes. And then we have again, the boy has strategy, but this Lovers card is in reverse. So this is why I'm getting it needs to be something different. Just like how Cammie's saying it, just like how Pete is saying it, it needs to look different. And I think he will be on that ballot in 2028, if that's when we're doing it, or 2030. One of those things that we're doing. I don't know for what, but I think he will. Just like how the Kennedy son, Schlossberg, he wasn't going to do it. He didn't want to do it. He didn't want to do it. And then he's like, but I have to now because of this crowd of people. I have to now. So these people are here for a reason. They're here for a reason. And I see it. Okay. Will he successfully? Because they won't have any way to come against him. He already told his own dirt, just like how Obama told his own dirt. Obama said, yeah, I did smoke and inhale. Like Clinton, I didn't inhale. Okay. That was just a preview. Um, okay. Will he success? Yes, he will. Never mind. King of Pentacles. He absolutely will. He absolutely will. Again, a new journey. This is going to take planning, but he will be the star. He might go to the top. I'm not going to call it, but he might go to the top. But again, stuff has to go down first. Tower. Stuff has to go down first. It has to be new. He's not getting into this den of snakes. Okay. Okay, while we're here, well, I want to change the energy because I don't want to bring this into the platinum energy. So we're gonna move to, what are we moving to? Oh, there were a lot that are Aquarius. I mean, it makes sense because I like Aquarius. I'm a Gemini, so Aquarius works for me. Somebody pray for me. Yeah, he's on his Kendrick Lamar.